People ask me this question all the time. How do I become an NDIS support worker? What do I need? Where do I start? And honestly, I get why people are confused. It's because the disability sector is probably the only field where some companies say, yo, just come in, we'll hire you or we'll train you. And others want a whole list of qualifications. So let's make this simple. Now, the first thing you need to understand is this. Support work is not just a job where, you just want to try out. It's a role where you're supporting someone's life, their routine, their choices, their safety. So even if the system doesn't always demand high standards, you still should. When I first started, I remember looking at the job ads and think, wait, why do some providers want a Cert III and some just want a police check? And that's when I realized that the NDIS is a massive system and not every organization operates the same way. So you need to be smart about how you enter the field. Now, technically, yes, you can work without a qualification. Some agencies hire without one. But here's the honest truth. Working without a training or qualification is like being handed the steering wheel without knowing how to drive. So you might figure it out or you might make mistakes that affect someone's well-being. And most of the mistakes new support workers make are not because they are bad people. It's because no one taught them the basics. And these basic things, they might look simple, but now have a look at this, right? What choice and control actually means, how to support someone's independence without taking over, what personal care actually looks like respectfully, how to communicate, how to document, how to maintain boundaries, how to respond in emergency, or how to work with people with diverse disabilities. You see, that's why the first real step is to get training, even if the job doesn't require it. For most people, a Certificate 3 in individual support is the starting point. It gives you the confidence, the knowledge, and a solid foundation. It also helps those moments where you want to avoid, like, oh, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. Those moments, and trust me, we've all had those moments early on. Now, let's say if a Cert 3 feels too big for you right now, the second option is to get a mentor, someone who actually works in the field and can guide you, not someone who just talks from theory. But looking to someone who's been inside participants' home, worked in SEAL, community access, personal care, behaviors, I'm talking about all the real environments. That guidance is worth more than any textbook can teach you. Then comes the practical stuff. You need a police check, working with children check, NDIS worker screening check, first aid or CPR, all those basic safety and compliance things. And those are not hard to get. You just need to get them done. And once you've got those, you can choose your path. And this is the part where people forget. Support work has options. You can work casual, you can do permanent, you can work with agency, SEAL homes, community access, group-based activities, or home care. You see, you can choose what suits your personality or your lifestyle. And let's say if you're someone who likes routine, SEAL might be your thing. Or if you're someone who likes flexibility, agency work can give you that. Or if you want to build long-term relationships, looking into home care or ongoing shifts are perfect. Now, here's the part I want you to remember. Being a good support worker isn't about ticking boxes. It's about showing up with respect, awareness, patience, and professionalism. It's about understanding that you're entering someone's life. You're not controlling it, you're not fixing it, you're not deciding for them, you're supporting them, just supporting them. So if you're thinking about joining the field, you don't need to know everything today. You just need to be teachable. I say this all the time. Curious, open, willing to learn, willing to reflect, willing to do the job with heart, not your ego. Because the NDIS doesn't need perfect workers. It needs workers who care, who understand responsibility, and of course, someone who wants to grow. And if that's you, trust me, there's always a place for you here.